Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. We're live from the MCG. This should be a classic between St Kilda and Collingwood. There's plenty of work to do for one of these sides if they're to jump into the 8, while the other will fancy their chances of nabbing a top 4 spot. Here come the teams. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Half?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. Both sides will be very hard at the contest, and I can't see either side dominating clearances or possession. It may well come down to who makes the fewer mistakes.
Thanks for those insights, Half. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. Big roar as the umpire holds the footy aloft. Marshall wins the first tap. Steele in the thick of it as ever. Higgins, that has to hurt. Windhager leading from the front. It's amounted to nothing. Searching kick. Dacos, strong grab. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Markov doesn't often waste it. DeGoey dishes it off. That's skillful. Howard went bang. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
It's a hot footy. Dacos kicking for his first. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hill, it's there!
He might just be in for a big day.
The Pies on the board early. The two big men do battle. DeGoey crosses the paint. Punched away. Sinclair couldn't get an effective disposal.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
The defence has fallen down. Wilkie went bang. Battle. No one can mark. Pendlebury. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Marshall with the tap. Steele. Look at the desperation. Butler hunting the footy. Great play. Well played.
He'll expect.
To open their account. Is it there?
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Quaynor heads to the pocket. Quality delivery by foot. Gets the kick away. Dacos. Can he hit a target? No one can mark. Schiltz throws it on the boot. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Dow with a chance to relieve the pressure. That might attract a pack. Dacos spoils. Frampton closed him down. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Cox showing his skills. Side bottom. Good tackle. Dacos. Pendlebury. Centering ball. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Normally delivers. How? Where would they be without him? Some people can't kick that far. Cox It's a tough game towards the goal mouth. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Mitchell, Windhager is there to save the day. Steele receives a neat pass at halfback. Wanganeen Malira, he's been busy so far. Crouch, it's a high ball. And that's a letdown. The Pies look sharp early. Dacos. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Wanganeen Malira picks off the pass. He's generally a good kick. Henry, slick hands towards the boundary line. Higgins, that'll work. Had some assistance. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Windhager, Crouch. That's wasteful. Can he find a teammate? Dacos feeds it out. Frampton, a good kick here and they'll be in business. No one can mark. Dow, Henry, under pressure. He's so clean with the footy. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. He's completely shanked it. Quaynor has found some space at halfback. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Wanganeen Malira, this is promising. What's he got on offer? Philippou, met solidly. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Cox gets his hand to it. Side bottom. He's suddenly a popular man. DeGoey. Bit of a nothing kick. This is good ball movement. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wilkie cuts them off at halfback. Dow. He's kicked it high. Philippou comes over the top and holds on. Crouch. Dangerous to leave on his own. Wanganeen Malira running in support. Windhager. Will he look for a target or go himself? Defence 101 there. King. He's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Both sides on the board. Cameron with a deft tap. Side bottom. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Marshall smashes it out of there. Henry, Steele. What can he do with it? Butler. That's a bruising tackle. Gets his kick despite the heat. Goes goalward and he's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Markov marks in the back pocket. Can they get something going? Sinclair got to the fall. Just has to hit a target. Membry is the man on the spot and is marked. You can't afford to do that too often. Some indirect ball movement here. Markov, that's good work rate. Gives it everything. Sinclair making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. You can't question his commitment. Heads towards half forward. Owens, he's set upon. Hill has eyes only for the footy. This ought to end in a goal. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. The Saints showing some good signs early. Henry on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Set sail for home and he is delivered.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Rucks go at it. How will the umpire see this? Crouch cops some unwanted attention. Cameron gets there first. Elliott, that one was always his.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. Sets it up to a contest down the line. No one can mark. Murphy, he's under close attention. Pendlebury accepted the invitation. Towards half forward with the kick. Thought his way through it.
He'd like to have that one back.
Will battle for this ball. King. He doesn't waste many. Owens. The Saints look well drilled. Can't take it. Higgins goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of a stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up, but deserved a better finish.
Away he goes. Moore to bring it back in. A chance to clear now. No one can mark. Butler. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Windhagen has found some space. Can they get another one? Higgins. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
The Pies won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Saints were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Good ruck work. Side bottom. Inside 50 with the kick. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Kicking at his first.
Recognising the urgency.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
The Saints playing like winners. Windhagen can keep it moving. Good thinking and good execution too. Their ball movement has been impressive. Side bottom. Spoils. Schiltz. And we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
Hopefully, once these sides have had a good look at each other, the game will open up.
Cameron, the winner there. He's caught. Mitchell, the Pies, not at their best so far. Dacos makes position. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Battle, cuts it off. Probing ball. Wanganeen Malira. The Saints are bringing great energy. Windhagen, Crouch, can run and gun. Heads towards the half-forward flank. The Saints have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints knew the importance of getting off to a good start today, and they've certainly done that. Their challenge will be replicating that intensity and focus for the next 3 quarters. Being able to do it for 4 quarters is easier said than done, but the best teams pride themselves on it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Side bottom. Dacos. Clever kick. That's an impressive mark.
Well, fancy his chances.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. The kick is precise. Going for territory. No one can mark. Frampton, he'll be sore in the morning. Can he be the fire starter? This is promising. No one can mark. The Saints under great pressure. Delivers a long ball. Quaynor judged the flight well. What a game he's having. Myercheck. There goes the kick inside the 50. Oh my word! Up, up and away.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Can he impose himself on the match?
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
You can see their confidence growing. Windhagen. His field kicking is normally first rate. They could be vulnerable here. Kicks laterally. Pendlebury. Up and under. Marshall. Spoils. Wilkie. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to half forward. Who's front and centre? Side bottom. He's everywhere at the moment. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Moving the footy laterally. Windhagen. Crouch. Gives some ground with a handball. He just keeps racking up disposals. They'll need to be more careful than that. Pendlebury. Frampton. Drives it inside the forward 50. Windhagen. The Pies guarding the corridor. Steele. Good vision there. Philippou. Higgins. Who's at home? Punched away. And out it goes.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Cameron with the tap. Dacos. Crouch. Couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Wanganeen Malira. They've put themselves under pressure. He'll field that one. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Marshall slaps it out. Henry takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Pies are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Saints have got it on their terms. Marshall showing his skills. Crouch. Howe mops that one up. Does well under pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Cameron. Maybe he could have gone himself. Punched away. Hill charges onto it. Attracted a crowd. Good kick. Marshall on a lead. The Saints are playing some great footy. No one can mark. Crouch. Heads for the pocket. Well played.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
He's missed.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Away he goes. Moore to bring it back in. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Dacos with a chance to relieve the pressure.
That's a shank.
They're well drilled. Butler at half forward. Into the pocket he goes. Owens pounces. It's a goal.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Pies are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Marshall palms it down. Crouch. They're huffing and puffing. Good disciplined defence. Owens. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Pies need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Saints go on their merry way. The two big men do battle. Has to be clean. DeGoey marks. Will he go the bomb? Out wide with the kick. Punched away. Philippou loves the hard stuff. Terrific forward pressure. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Marshall with a deft tap. Steele. Philippou. Good tackle. Down. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Pies haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Cameron palms it down. Side bottom. He's besieged. Blasts away. King gets to the front spot.
He'll kick this more often than not.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Maynard heads to the pocket. Markov pushes into space and receives the footy. Dacos. Frampton. Boot to ball just in time. No one can mark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Cameron with the tap. Side bottom. Leading by example. Howe spoils. Frampton displaying great endeavour. He's suddenly a popular man. It's a hot footy. Dacos takes the logical option. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. The Saints have winners everywhere. They've got them on the overlap. They're running rings around them.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
He's off. Back into play. Markov with a chance to run. Frampton. That's good work rate. Side bottom. Working hard and being rewarded. Goes laterally. Murphy. Kicks to space. Dacos. This is much better. Pendlebury. Another goal and they'll believe. Hill. Who will stand under that? No one can mark. Owens. Howard. They're playing with purpose and poise. Webster has found some space. And they're away. Dacos takes an excellent grab. Crisp. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. That's an aggressive handball. Towards full forward. Leaves it behind. They've given it back. Into the middle with the kick. Marshall. They'll bide their time. The Saints are out of trouble. Picking their way through. Sharman, delightfully done. Dow, normally creative. That's come off the side of the boot.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
Good-looking kick. Frampton. Thumped away. Webster. Gee, they're playing well. And inside 50 goes begging. Can they keep the footy this time? Dow got a fist in. Elliott was afforded latitude. Cox closed him down. Crisp kicking for his first. It's fallen short. Onto the non-preferred. Steele has a vice-like grip. Brings it out wide. Dow. What can they generate? This is good ball movement. Uses the non-preferred. Frampton spoils. Dacos onto it. They cannot keep him quiet. McCreary, he's wrapped up. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Marshall smashes it out of there. Steele knew the tackle was coming. That's a bit of a gift. Might be time for one more score here. Can they find a late goal? Dow spoils. Wilkie, he's normally good on his non-preferred. Crouch. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Windhager.
Lost his radar there.
The Pies might be able to start something. He's hit up the lead. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints are playing with great confidence at the moment and their belief is growing. They're moving the ball well and their defence has held up well under pressure. If they get the first couple of goals of the second half, look out.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Punch clear. De Goey. The Pies need to make inroads soon. It's been that kind of day for them. That's good vision. Dow. Windhager. I've liked his game today. Frampton went bang. Dacos. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He ran into a brick wall. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Crisp sharks it. De Goey. Incisive handball. Dacos kicks inside the forward 50. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Webster. Windhager spills out in the tackle.
He had prior opportunity.
Good penetration on the kick. Punched away. Webster. He'll be annoyed by that. Dacos runs in and bangs it home.
The Saints need a rethink if they thought they had this one.
The Pies on the board first after half-time. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Ross, it's a tough game. Kicks inside the forward 50. Murphy, that typifies their performance. Steele only knows one way. Has he got enough on it? Moore watched it off the boot. That'll go close to the line. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's not a mark. Penetrating ball. No one can mark. Sinclair. They're looking good. No one.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
Crisp. He's run into trouble. De Goey will keep coming. Pendlebury. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Sinclair clears the area. He's not one to take a backward step. Kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Pies, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. Cox wins it out of the centre. De Goey, he's under close attention. The defenders will be nervous. King is so strong one-on-one.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Side bottom, heads wide with the kick in. Markov, marks in the back pocket. He's got under that one. Frampton, good hands. Well played, his vision was excellent. McCreary, this is a big opportunity. They've picked their way through. No one can mark. Webster, crunching tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall wins it. Henry, Steele, no easy exit. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Cox gets his hand to it. Dacos, this is great pressure footy. It's a goal.
They're having a real purple patch and making it count on the scoreboard. 4 in a row.
The Pies will not go away. Cox showing his skills. Dacos, what can he manufacture? Crisp takes a beauty.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
This one might come down to who kicks better at goal.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Who was he aiming for? No one can mark. Schiltz. Majacek. Too big, too strong, too good.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Away he goes. The ball's been living at one end. On the non-preferred. No one can mark. Dacos has it on a string. They need a mark. Second effort needed. Windhagen is calm in a crisis. Big ball to be won here. Murphy with the big fist. Owens, he'll be sore in the morning. Side bottom, gets to it first. Sinclair spoils. Wilkie was committed to the contest. Windhagen, they might need to tag him. Thumped away. Owens heads for full forward. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. The kick is precise. The Saints forcing them out wide. De Goey goes very wide. Frampton tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Wanganeen Malira spoils.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Big clearance to win here. Gathers at half back. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Lipinski, great hands there.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Three points the difference. Marshall slaps it out. Ross. Frampton saw that coming. No one can mark. Windhagen. Steele in the middle. Sinclair under pressure. Good build-up. Cops some unwanted attention. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Cox, the winner there. Steele. Marshall takes the hand pass. I think he called for that. They're desperate today. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Quaynor to bring it in. No one can mark. Ross. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
How's it look down there, Gary?
If you didn't know better, you'd be forgiven for thinking these sides were very close on the ladder. This has been an impressive underdog performance.
It's a hot footy. Crisp. DeGoey. Dacos. No one can mark. Wanganeen Malira. He's lost possession. Elliott. Myercheck. He's caught. Clean pickup. He put himself in the line of fire. Dacos. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Back into play. Webster has found some space. Dacos spoils. Schiltz. He won't be happy with that one. DeGoey. Will he look for a target or go himself? Centres it. Wanganeen Malira in the pocket. Desperate defence. Hill has one already. Now it's two.
It's all coming together for them. They are playing magnificent footy. It's a pleasure to watch.
The Pies are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Cox with a deft tap. Good tackle. And we will do it all again. Important clearance here. Crouch. Steele. Met solidly. He's suddenly a popular man. Stripped of the footy.
How'd he get rid of that? Legally, says the ump.
Delivers to centre half forward. Honours the lead. Punched away. Membry does the crumbing. Kicking for his first. No one can mark.
And finally over the line.
Side bottom. Can keep it moving. Dacos uses the body well. The Pies are red hot at the moment. Frampton. No one can mark. Wanganeen Malira. Hurried kick goes very wide. Hill is hard to beat one-on-one. He hasn't been himself today. Dow. Drives it inside the forward 50. Moore wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What can they muster from the back half? No one can mark. Schiltz puts his head over it. That's a bruising tackle. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Cox, the winner there. Crisp, he's been dispossessed. Dow. Good handball. Wanganeen Malira. That didn't travel far enough. Punched away. Crisp navigated the traffic. Dangerous place to turn it over. Has he got enough on it? It's a goal!
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Three lead changes now. Cox wins it down. DeGoey. Steele reads the place so well. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too.
Gives away a free and the moment passes.
Quaynor with a chance to run. Searching kick. Howe at centre half back. Doesn't often waste it. Maynard. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Murphy. No one can mark. Owens knew the tackle was coming. Ross, he's set upon.
Oh, come on, that is harsh, umpire.
That's skillful. McCreary. Can they turn back the tide? Thumped away. Ross. Howard. Sweeping handball. Dow. Got to get it out of there. No one can mark. Butler. Howe. Spoils. Quaynor. It fell into his arms. Dacos. Frampton. In some space on the wing. The Pies. Moving the ball well. Throws it on the boot. Not a great kick. And the umpire will throw it back.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
Both sides look defensively very well set up, so there might need to be some risks taken in order to open this game up.
Steele on the same page as his ruck. Marshall. They've turned it over. That's a quality hand pass. Frampton. Solid tackle. Dacos. Chris in the clear. Inside 50 with the kick. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sinclair turned over. Can he hit a target? McCreary in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This for the lead. It's online. He's ice cool under pressure.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Pies with the inside running again. Marshall wins it out of the centre. Crouch. He's stopped in his tracks. Hill. Butler. Ross. He's done brilliantly. Punched away. Howe. Frampton. Dacos. Lays it off. Crisp. He's under close attention. Schultz. This is good ball movement. They're a big chance here. Ross. Spoils. Battle. Henry. All on his own. Normally delivers. Owens. Towards the boundary line. Pendlebury in the right spot at the right time. Gets the kick away. Henry attracted a crowd. The umpire will have it. Marshall showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Murphy. Maynard. What's he got on offer? Sinclair. Spoils. Dow. Steele. He's lost it. Schultz runs onto it. McCreary. Side bottom. It's a tough game. This should end in a shot at goal. Punched away. Battle. He's so clean with the footy. Sinclair. The Pies have denied them the corridor. Henry. Owens. Can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Great play. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Must kick goal in a close match.
That won't make the distance. Sharman had his name written all over it.
Can he stare down the moment?
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. Cox with the tap. Side bottom. Is anyone home? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Ignoring the corridor for now. Hill takes it at centre halfback. Webster. Good thinking and good execution too.
He wasn't under any pressure there. That's a bad mistake.
DeGoey. They're moving the footy quickly. The kick was centimetre perfect.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. He might have thought about the corridor. Mitchell wins it back. Great mark. De Goey gets his kick despite the heat. Howard takes an excellent grab. Goes wide. Can they get it forward this time? He's kicked it high. Thumped away. Hill stripped of it. Dow. Frampton spoils. Sharman, what a hand pass. Hill feeds it out. Butler couldn't burst through.
Tries to take him on and loses.
He's generally a good kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Pendlebury heads towards half forward. Elliott, desperate stakes. Crunching tackle. I don't think he meant to smother it. He's wrapped up. Steele. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Quaynor went bang. Frampton, Pendlebury. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Crisp. Elliott read it well and claims the mark. Puts his teammate under the pump. Pendlebury loves a challenge. Battle, desperate to win it back. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's got it!
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The lead has now changed hands 6 times. Cameron had his measure today. De Goey, Crisp. He'll feel that one. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Big clearance to win here. Crisp can kick the sealer, and he does.
You had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Pies are really taking it to them today. Cameron is giving him a bath. De Goey, Crisp, cops some unwanted attention. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
He's off. Back into play. Battle has found some space. A chance to clear now. No one can mark. Steele. They've got time to put the kettle on. Murphy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Owens has a paddock in front of him. Membry, desperate defence. King, Windhagen. It's a goal.
I've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today. Not on that occasion. It was a much better finish.
Still anyone's game. Important clearance here. Crouch. Ross. That might attract a pack. Defence 101 there. Maynard. The Pies under great pressure. No easy exit and they're out of trouble. Marshall went bang. Crisp. He's caught. They'll compete inside the 50. Quaynor spoils. Sharman fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's there!
He must have realised that kicking goals is much more fun than stopping them.
It's a very good time to hit the front. Marshall palms it down. Ross, he'll be sore in the morning. Can anyone take a mark? Howe, clever kick. The Pies have got out of jail. He doesn't waste many. Pendlebury. De Goey on centre wing has marked. Murphy. It's amounted to nothing. Met solidly. The Pies have to be clean here. Time is of the essence. Marshall wins it. Steele closed him down. Hill, Ross. The Saints look to be coming home strong. Crouch. How will the umpire see this? Henry. He's missed it.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
No time to waste. All over. That's one that got away. They'll reflect on all the moments that could have made a difference. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.